The wind whispers through deserted streets, carrying echoes of a once bustling world. Buildings stand tall but empty, like silent sentinels watching over a forgotten era. Cars rust where they were left, monuments to a vanished civilization now overtaken by nature's relentless march. The hum of human activity has gone silent, replaced by the eerie stillness of abandonment. Where did we go? The answer is a mystery, a puzzle of our own making. We are vanishing, leaving behind only questions. This is not science fiction, but a stark reality we are beginning to face. Across the globe, signs point to a chilling truth. Humanity's decline, a slow erosion of our presence. It begins subtly, a gradual thinning of the herd, unnoticed at first, but undeniable over time. But like a snowball gathering speed, it accelerates, gaining momentum with each passing day. We are on the brink of a future without us. The evidence is undeniable, etched into the very fabric of our cities. Cities once teeming with life are becoming ghost towns, echoes of their former selves. Schools stand empty, playgrounds deserted, the laughter of children replaced by an unsettling quiet. The laughter of children, once the soundtrack to our lives, is fading into an unsettling quiet, a silence that speaks volumes. This is not the work of some external force, no alien invasion or sudden plague, but a consequence of our own actions. This is a self-inflicted wound, a slow-motion disappearance driven by our own choices, our own neglect. The question is, can we change our fate before it's too late? Can we reverse the course of our own undoing? In the heart of this crisis lies a simple, terrifying fact. We are not replacing ourselves. Birth rates are plummeting globally. Japan, once a vibrant nation, now faces a future with more elderly than young. Italy, the land of La Famiglia, sees its population shrinking year by year. South Korea, a technological powerhouse, grapples with a birth rate so low it threatens its very existence. The reasons for this decline are complex and intertwined. Economic pressures weigh heavily on young people, forcing them to delay or forego parenthood altogether. The cost of raising a child, from education to healthcare, is a daunting obstacle for many. Add to this the pressures of a modern, fast-paced lifestyle, and having children becomes an increasingly difficult choice. But there are deeper cultural shifts at play as well. As we grapple with a declining population, a parallel threat looms: the degradation of our planet. The signs are all around us, and they are impossible to ignore. Climate change, once a distant warning, is now a daily reality. We see it in the rising sea levels, the intense heat waves, and the devastating wildfires that ravage our lands. Temperatures soar, ice caps melt, and natural disasters become more frequent and severe. The once stable weather patterns are now unpredictable, causing havoc across the globe. Forests, the lungs of our planet, disappear at an alarming rate, replaced by concrete jungles. These forests, which once provided us with clean air and biodiversity, are being lost to urban sprawl and industrial expansion. Oceans, teeming with life, are choked with plastic and acidified by our pollution. Marine life suffers, and the delicate balance of ocean ecosystems is disrupted. The very air we breathe is thick with pollutants, jeopardizing our health and the health of all living things. Air quality in many cities has reached hazardous levels, affecting millions. These environmental crises are not merely abstract problems, they directly impact our ability to survive. Communities around the world are facing the harsh realities of living in degraded environments. Food security is threatened as crops fail, and water scarcity becomes a pressing issue. Farmers struggle to grow enough food, and water sources dry up, leading to conflicts and displacement. The delicate balance of nature, on which we depend, is unraveling. Ecosystems that have thrived for millennia are now on the brink of collapse. As the environment deteriorates, so too does our ability to sustain a growing population. The challenges we face are immense, but they are not insurmountable. We must act now to protect our planet and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Section 4: Technology's grip, dependence, and its dangers. Ironically, even as our technological prowess reaches new heights, it contributes to our decline. We have become increasingly reliant on technology, outsourcing everything from basic tasks to complex decision-making. This dependence has led to a decline in essential skills and knowledge, making us vulnerable. Our dependence on technology also isolates us, eroding social connections and fostering a sense of alienation. Virtual realities replace real-world experiences, and the bonds of community weaken. This isolation further exacerbates the declining birth rate. as people feel increasingly disconnected from the traditional support systems that encourage family life. But the risks of our technological dependence go even deeper. What happens when the grid goes down, when our digital lifelines are severed? Do we have the skills and resilience to survive in a world without our technological crutches? Section 5, the shadow of catastrophe, threats to our existence. As if declining birth rates and environmental collapse weren't enough, we also live under the shadow of global catastrophes. These threats are not just distant possibilities, but are becoming increasingly tangible in our daily lives. Pandemics, like the one that recently gripped the world, remind us of our vulnerability to invisible threats. The rapid spread of a virus can bring societies to a standstill, overwhelming healthcare systems and causing widespread panic. The rapid spread of disease in our interconnected world can decimate populations in a matter of months. Our globalized society, while bringing us closer, also makes us more susceptible to such rapid transmissions. Nuclear weapons, a horrifying legacy of the 20th century, still pose an existential threat. Despite disarmament efforts, the sheer destructive power of these weapons remains a constant danger. The possibility of nuclear war, however remote, hangs over humanity like a sword of Damocles. Political tensions and human error could trigger catastrophic consequences, and beyond these immediate threats lie the unknown unknowns, the unforeseen consequences of our actions that could spell our doom. Climate change, technological advancements, and other factors could lead to unpredictable outcomes. Some argue that artificial intelligence, once a promise of progress, could turn against us, surpassing human intelligence and becoming a threat to our very existence. The ethical and moral implications of AI are still being debated. The truth is, our future is uncertain, fraught with both promise and peril. As we navigate these challenges, we must remain vigilant and proactive in safeguarding our existence. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Your support helps us continue to explore these critical issues.